Well, here she is dockside. She's a pretty girl. Tell you what, let me take her out and do a few turns for you. I'm Captain Jim. I'm a U.S. Coast Guard licensed master captain, and I want to take you on a tour of this vessel, and we're going to start right here in the cockpit. First thing, we're going to look in the lazarette. It has a very, very nice big access. You see here, you have all your rudder, steering, bilge pumps, float switches, everything very easy to get to. And then forward here, we have our water tank, and we have the fuel system here, so we can control fuel management right here in the cockpit. Look over here on the port side. We have storage for water hose, whatever. And as you can see, there's just all kinds of space. And the same on the starboard side. This vessel has just all kinds of storage that everybody knows you need. This Legacy 34 is a well thought out vessel. I mean, if you look here, even place to hang your lines, very organized. You got your throwable. Over here you have the shower for taking a shower on the aft deck, and all your electrical connections are right here. The walk-through door to the swim platform, as you can see here, with a ladder on the swim platform for taking advantage of those hot days on the water. Notice on the back of the helm station here, we have isinglass, and it all is able to roll up. These pop off, can roll up for getting that fresh breeze through here. One of my favorite places on the vessel when I was bringing it over here was this little seat here. I mean, it's a great place to enjoy the evening, but also a great place to store life jackets, lines, things like that. All right, now let me show you one of the really nice things about this vessel is the walkways. See here, you don't have to skinny up your shins when you're going forward. Just come on up here and I'll show you some things on the forward end of this vessel. One of the nice things about this vessel is all the storage area. If you look at this locker here, this has space to put your fenders. It has the handles for your windlass and racks for lines again. And you can put a lot of bumpers in here, let me tell you. The other side, of course, is your anchor locker. And this is where all your road goes. It has here again another rack for hanging lines. And also a wash down to keep that anchor clean and keep from pulling mud on board every time you bring it up. Okay, another nice thing is you have this power vent for the center windshield. You have a top-of-the-line searchlight, and you have really top-of-the-line air horns. Sound really good. Radar, GPS, and your antennas for the VHF. I'd also mention that this vessel has really nice accent lighting. Look here. These are lights on the deck. Okay, let's take a look at the helm area here. And as you can see over here on the port side, in the rear, we have a L-shaped sofa. And of course, underneath that is a lot of really good storage area. Each one has a open space, so you can store virtually whatever you want to. Also, I might add, it has accent lighting underneath all of these cabins. And you can see this is a very well organized helm, and we're going to review everything once we get in the sea. I'll show you one thing we're not going to look at in the sea trial, but it is so important because it makes everything so accessible. This helm comes back. You pull the seat back, it'll come back even further. And if you look in there, everything is so well organized. Everything is just easy to take care of. Fuses, wires, connections, the whole way. Go inside and check out the inside. Okay, let's take a look at the galley right here. You can see it has a 2-burner electric stove, which is always nice to have. Stainless sink, gobs of storage down here. And the rollaway storage in the back. Nice storage above. Drawers below with all locking hardware. Microwave here. And of course the refrigerator. Alright, let's look at the storage on the other side of the boat. We have this roller door. Open it up. Holy mackerel, look at all the storage for wine, alcohol. And it has plenty of storage below as well, you see here. Okay, and of course we have the sofa that makes into a double bed. This pulls out, all the cushions lay down, you have a double bed. Table moves or comes up for serving. And then the electrical panels, and I got to talk about that. The 12-volt system right here. You have your tank watch, which indicates the levels of your water tank right here. It has all the breakers for all the DC systems on the vessel. And you can see there's something for everybody. The 120 system is just as well organized. We have our shore power here. It is ready for a generator. If you were to want to install a generator on this vessel, it is wired and ready to go. And of course, all the systems have breakers here as well. One nice thing about this vessel, and the inverter, really nice feature. When you're underway, it allows you to run AC things like your hair dryer and coffee pot from a wall outlet that you would use at home. And here again, for space and efficiency, under the steps, we have all the battery cutoff switches. And it includes that inverter I was talking about. Okay, here we are in the master stateroom, and by the way, it has privacy because it has a door that shuts it off from the rest of the vessel. And the bed makes into a full-size bed with gobs and gobs of storage. Storage everywhere. Okay, as you can see, it is a roomy cabin, and it has just tons of storage. You'll never want for a place to put something on this vessel. To show you the quality of this vessel, let me just show you one little thing here. If you notice the screws in this sidewood, every screw head is turned exactly the same way. That is taking a real interest in your work. The head is your vacuum flush toilet system, one of the best there is. Look at this storage in this thing. You got this kind of storage behind here. You got this kind of storage on the side here. You have a really nice sink, nice mirror, and of course, plenty of cover-up when you're taking your shower. Okay, here we are, back again, this time in the engine spaces, to give you a look around, see what this really nice vessel has as power. As you can see, she's powered with Yanmar 370 horsepower turbo diesels. And I can tell you from experience bringing the boat around across Florida that she runs really nice, as you'll see a little bit later. In the engine room here, up forward, we have here right behind me is a protected area for all the 12-volt systems. And by the way, this vessel has 4 8D batteries. 2 of them are for the inverter so that you can have 110 voltage as you're underway. Alrighty, back here you can see we have a Reverso 3-port oil changer, and that's really nice for keeping this thing in good clean fluids. Over here further on the starboard side is the exhaust for the starboard engine, and then over here is the exhaust for the port engine, and the hot water heater right next to it, and then the battery bank in front of that. And then on the starboard side, I don't know if we can see that, but there's also a battery bank over there. You can see the air conditioner raw water pump here and strainer, and the mid bilge pump right here in a little sump, and the transducer for the sound. Talking about that electrical panel before, you can see the charger and all of the circuitry for the 12-volt system on the vessel is right here, easy to get to and protected. Alrighty, that's the engine spaces. Let's take her out for a little ride and give you a taste of what this little gal can do. And I'll tell you, you'll be as impressed as I was bringing her across Florida.